Good morning and welcome to actually going to be a port day today. Today we're going to be in Victoria in Canada. You can see the Canadian Rockies off in the distance. It's about 7:30 in the morning and it's pretty warm. It's in the mid to upper 60s. So going to be an excellent day today. Already spotted a few whales out here. Let's see what else that we could see. I'm hoping to see a mulla mulla. It's a big fish that is on the coastline and I've never seen one. But right about now is when they're out and they're huge fish. I'll see if I can show you one on the video whenever I put it out. But hopefully we could spot one of those today. They'll be in the water like a big sunfish. One of the things I hope to do today is a poker tournament. I've done one in Antarctica, may as well do one in Alaska. And this is a mulla mulla, and they can get up to several thousand pounds in weight, so they're easily to spot whenever you're out at sea, but I didn't see one. And today the ship doesn't arrive in Victoria till around 5 o'clock, so almost a whole day to get out and explore the ship and see what all's going on. And today I'm going to try my hand at poker again. And spoiler alert, I lost. So far I have played a poker tournament in Antarctica and lost. And now I could say I've lost a poker tournament in Alaska. So hopefully this doesn't become a theme here of where I can lose a poker tournament at. But it was $60 to enter and they paid the top 2 spots. And again, I came in 3rd place. So I won nothing. Seeing everybody else is still lounging around in the rooms, I'm going to take you up and show you some of the spots that you haven't seen on the ship yet. Give you a quick little tour of different sections. And there's a whole lot of the ship that you haven't seen. So it's a huge ship and I'm happy to take you there. This is the kids splash area. The place for the kids to come and hang out. Splash around. They have their own little water slide, little water park, and lots of room to lay out. Today, you can see the wave pool is calm, so no rough seas today, finally. For a while there, seas were rough, but today, pretty calm. Looking off on the edge, we can see the skyline of Alaska or Canada. I'm not sure which one it's going to be right now. We're right at the edge, but more than likely it's Canada. Way off in the distance. Not sure if you can spot that or not. Looks like a carnival ship way off in the distance. And up ahead in the sun now is another ship. Looks like a Norwegian ship in front of us. And on this ship, you can see that for 1 mile, it's right at 3 laps. So just short of 3 laps for a mile on this ship. On the Holland America, whenever we were in Antarctica, it was 4 miles, or 4 laps for a mile. So this ship is just a tad bigger than that. 3 laps for a mile here. And this is the Seaplex where we had the bumper cars. And there's pickleball, volleyball, all kinds of sports activities here. This has the bumper cars here also. So they're stacked up charging. And then this is also where you have some quick snacks at. The dog house. Have hot dogs here. So you make the hot dogs however that you want. And they don't open until 11:30. But anyway, this is where you get a hot dog. and drinks if you have the drink package. And just looking around on the other side, we'll look up top on the other side. You have tennis. So tennis on the other side, your basketball net. Further down you have air hockey, a few other little games. All enclosed with windows so you can see outside, see the wildlife. On this side of the ship also has a couple more notable features. A couple panda bears. So that way you can spot this ship from way off in the distance, seeing the panda bears. Also, rock climbing wall. So, rock climbing wall, it's all free to sign up. They have hours, but if you want to, rock climbing wall. So what you do is you get on the ropes, go up, and there's a bell on the top. Try to ring the bell. So that's the activity here, and where you sign up for it, right next door. Keep on rocking around the backside is Flow Rider. So Flow Rider is the surf simulation machine. We'll go look back here. And this is the Flow Rider. Normally the jet of water pushes up and it simulates surfing. So you hop on with a surfboard and slide down. You'll never see me on this thing because I would get hurt. The other thing you won't see me on is in the middle. That's a skydiving simulator. So you can simulate skydiving. A big fan blows up underneath, hot air up underneath, and you fly on the fan air. So yep, won't see me there either. Sure enough, I'll probably get hurt doing either one of them. So another thing that we do is a little game, hiding ducks. This is where that we buy ducks and hide them around the ship, and the kids and adults go out and try to find it. If they find a duck, they post it on Facebook. There's a Facebook page or the cruise page. Pretty much every sailing of a cruise ship has a Facebook page. So you could put it on there, or the Cruising Ducks webpage. So we're going to hide this one right over here by the kids complex and see if anybody finds it. On the back, just in case, I put my little QR code so that somebody could scan it in and see this cruise on YouTube. So I'll probably have these up usually several weeks after we cruise. I'll start putting them up, but one every couple of days. So we'll see where that we hide this at. I'm gonna put it right here in this little flower bed. So if you find it, scan it in and let us know that you found it. Another thing you'll see all over the cruise ship are hot tubs. They have 5 or 6 of them, maybe even more. But on a busy day, what you'll see is all kinds of people laying in the hot tub, drinking beer for hours on end, never getting out of the pool. That's why I always call this the festering pool of bacteria, because they probably have peed in the pool. So you won't see me in any hot tub ever. Never. But if it's you, you do you. You do the hot tub. I ain't getting in there. So I'm looking for whales, and fish, and dolphins, and there's my first one. It's a fish stick. The mountains as we pull into Victoria. Also another cruise ship behind us. It looks like Celebrity Cruises. Has a big X on it.
Finally, some real wildlife. As we're tying up to the pier in Victoria, I spot a seal playing off the side of the ship in the water. I zoomed in as close as I could on him, but he's still a good ways out, so. But anyway, finally some wildlife.
Welcome to Victoria, Canada. Over on the side is our visitor map, in case you need one. This is Fisherman's Warf downtown. Kind of an eclectic group of shops and little restaurants, suites, all kinds of little things here. We had no plans and happened to run into this, so this is what we'll go to. We'll walk around here a little bit and see what all that they have here. Fisherman's Warf.
Let's go somewhere far away. As if all I have is you, and now I just fight. Just fight. Western shore, where the sun is slowly fades. Days are full, and I spend them with you. So let's go somewhere far away. As if all I have is you, and now I just
And here they have water taxis. These little taxis will take you from here at Fisherman's Wharf all the way to downtown. So it's an express route to get downtown. We stopped over here to look at all the buildings, not knowing what's in any direction. And it looks like it's a lot of bed and breakfasts and house rentals further down the Fisherman's Wharf. So we'll turn around there and go back. And whenever I say back, I mean back as in the ice cream shop that we saw as we walked down getting into Fisherman's Wharf. That looked amazing, the ice cream. So we'll have to stop and do that. And if I were to rent a place in Victoria, I think this is where I would be at. These houses look pretty nice, sitting all along the water. So, yeah, entertainment right at your feet. And all these shops along the waterfront look more like local artisans. No mass-produced stuff from China in here that I saw. And of course, remember that ice cream? Yeah, it was good too. And as we're walking around eating our ice cream, more wildlife comes out the water. And of course, you know, everybody has that age-old question, does an otter get out of the water just to use the bathroom? Well, that's going to be answered here very shortly. Yes, they do. They do.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Right
great.
on land,
Thank you for that view.
where everybody's watching.
Yeah,
And then they happily
Why
hop
can't
back
you
in
do
the
that?
water, finishing their business.
I gotta take a crap on land.
All right. Yeah, thanks for that.
I'm done here. Otter. He's swimming the other way now.
And after seeing that, you kind of understand a little bit better why the plants are so much prettier along the waterfront. Apparently the animals are giving them free fertilizer constantly, and they make some pretty flowers. We continued our stroll along the waterfront until it gets a little bit closer to time to go back to the ship. And rather than walk all the way back, I've always wanted to do a pedicab, so we found one right here. And it was an excellent tour. I loved the pedicab.
So my name's Anton, and this is a one-of-a-kind bike. So it isn't really a company. Me and my friend, we co-own it together, and yeah, we just love taking people around the city. So I'm glad you got the camera, because we are going to Beacon Hill Park, and it's absolutely world-class and beautiful. So
Sounds good.
yeah.
Thank you, sir.
It actually, you know, it only snows 2 or 3 times a year here in Victoria. We are pretty sheltered, so if you pay attention when you get back on the cruise ship, there's going to be where the cruise ship docked. If you look across the bay, it's about 50 miles, and it's actually the United States of America. There's a place called Port Angeles there, and above it is the Olympic Mountain Range. Now, where Vancouver is, there's the Rocky Mountain Range, and 1 hour north of Pier, on this island, we have something called the Malahat, which is kind of like the hump. It's not a huge mountain, but regardless, that whole bowl area shelters us here. So it actually deflects a lot of the rain. That I know of. So there's blue herons. If you've ever seen them, they're the big, like kind of almost like kingfishers. You can hear the babies up there.
Oh, how wonderful. Oh.
Here you go.
Hey, pretty boy. Hey. Oh my goodness. You're just not shy at all, are you? Hi. Aren't you gorgeous?
Yeah,
man?
a lot of the drivers have new riders coming to the park this year, so next time I'll make sure.
Oh my goodness.
The dinosaurs. But in the 1800s, they had found them in Chile, and that is known as a Chilean pine tree, or otherwise it's known as a monkey's puzzle tree. If you were to apply 1 cubic pound of pressure on those branches there, it would actually draw blood. They're almost like razor blades. And in those pods up top, you can grind it up to seeds and actually create like a sweet paste. But the monkeys cannot climb the tree, which is why it's called a monkey's puzzle, because if they were to try to touch it anywhere, it would make them bleed. So behind it, we actually have a couple palm trees. And that was what I was saying about Victoria being sheltered in this bowl. You won't find palm trees too many places in Canada, if anywhere else besides Victoria, maybe the odd spot in Vancouver. But they're not really set up ideally to be able to survive in these temperate climates. So another really interesting element to this tree is that was actually a sign of status, especially in the 1800s. If you could get a tree like that and plant it in the front right-hand corner of your yard, it would represent wealth, as well as spices and teas from the other side of the world. That would actually have to come over from Chile, and they'd have to keep it alive for the few month voyage on the boats coming over here. So yeah, people would basically show up to these boats when they got movie The Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that was basically like how things were when the Hudson's Bay Company, which was downtown, the Hudson's Bay Company settled Fort Victoria. So it was a big wooden fort with a cannon tower and bastion square, and they settled here for fur trading. After the fur trading, we had a gold rush. After you guys had your gold rush. So the population in a matter of weeks quadrupled here, and our infrastructure was lagging behind. So that's when indentured servitude kind of came to be. So we brought in a ton of Chinese people that really helped build a lot of the different things here in especially the downtown Victoria area. The Olympic Mountain that I was talking about. And right over there is Port Angeles. Yeah, that's that boat was supposed to be later than it is, but good timing.
These houses are expensive.
Oh, totally. So,
And you never know what you're going to see on the ship, such as a pirate playing the piano on the elevator. Never would have thought I'd seen that.
We did not make it to dinner tonight. We were out running the roads. So what I have is bread, rice with ground beef, chicken chutney. This is like a chicken shawarma pita, a little kebab, some fish, hummus, and baklava. So that's what's on the menu tonight.
And as soon as we sat down, we got to watch the sun go down. And the sun's also go down on our trip. This is the last night of the ship. So the last night sleeping on board the ship. Tomorrow, whenever we wake up, we'll get off the ship and fly back home. And if you like this series of videos from Alaska, you will equally like, if not more, the series from Antarctica. There we went 22 days on Holland America down to the farthest continent south, Antarctica, going through South America. That journey we left from Chile, went down to Antarctica, and all the way back up to Buenos Aires, Argentina. And we were amazed by the sights and the scenery there. But either way, hopefully you've liked this series and have liked and subscribed along the way. And in case you're wondering where our next adventure is going to bring us, we're going across the pond over to London. There we'll leave out of Dover, going to Brussels, the Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, and Scotland. And hopefully you've subscribed to be informed on all of our adventures whenever that they come out. And as always, thanks for watching.